Hi guys, today I'm going to not be doing a review today, but it's going to be something different. I'm doing the top 10 action figures of 2023. 2023 was a great year for me getting action figures. Overall, I didn't get as many as I did in 2022, but it was just an overall great year. I got some really good action figures that I play with a lot and use a lot for like pictures and stuff. So, yeah. So, let's get into it. We will be doing the top 10, so I do have 10 figures that I got in 2023, so I'll be counting them down. So starting at number 10, let's go. Number 10, we have an okay figure. He was pretty good, but here we have Shipwreck. Shipwreck was a good figure. I expected him to look a lot stronger than this. He looks like a skinny guy. He should be stronger. Like, not like super buff, but like stronger than this. But he still is overall a good figure. He comes with a few accessories, like his replaceable hairstyle, so you can take off his hat and have him just wear normal hair. He also comes with like a hook that you can hang on places. But yeah, this is perfect for like water figures or going in the water. I wanted this guy and Torpedo in the summer, but then I never really wanted them after. I wanted Torpedo, but I realized I didn't really want Shipwreck anymore because he didn't look that good to me. I'm gonna put his hat back on, but yeah, so that is Shipwreck. So let's get into number 9. Number 9 is a figure that most people would disagree with, but I really like him. So first, we have Crossfire from the Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends wasn't as good as they normally are every year, but they came out, or they didn't release as much as they normally do, but these figures that they released this year were really good. I put him at number 9 because he is not penless. I'd prefer if he was penless. His legs don't quite match up with the top of his legs. I guess his boots or whatever. But he does have a good sculpt. He comes with a really cool gun. He comes with some good gun effects. I really like how he looks. And yeah, he feels like he's a pretty good sniper. So yeah, I use him a lot and play with him a lot. So yeah, he's probably going to be on some YouTube shorts later on, but he is a really good figure, but just not as good as the other ones in front of him. So let's get into number 9. Number 9, we have an Iron Man suit, and this one most people would agree with. Here is Iron Man Mark 1. This figure was really good. He gets really good articulation. He's a big, beefy figure. And for that, he does get really good articulation. And he's an overall good figure. I can use him for pretty much any scene. I could use him for snow. I could use him for summer. I could use him for spring. I could use him for fall, like anywhere. It's not like a seasonal figure. Most of these figures on my list aren't seasonal, but this guy is pretty cool, though. He has a lot of good articulation. He comes with really cool blast effects, as you can see, for him to fly. I think they came with other things before this Iron Man, but I think he's really cool. And yeah. So there he is with his effects. And yeah, that's why I have him at number 8. So let's get into number 7. Number 7 is the Marvel Legends Bishop. This Bishop looks really good. I really like his hairstyle. Normally with the other Bishops, I don't like as much because their hair is too long. And they're not penless like this guy is. And yeah. And they don't have as good of a suit as this guy. I think they have the same suit, but like, he looks way cooler than the other Bishops. And he's really tall and strong, and he comes with a really cool gun. So, yeah, that's why I like him. He gets really good articulation, too. You can also use him. He's like, well, you can't use him in winter because he has short sleeves. But you can make, like, a coat for him like I usually do. Like, I make coats for some of my figures that are summer figures that need coats. So, yeah. He also has lots of good detail. They did a really good job on his cartooniness that he's supposed to have from the X-Men 97 show. So, yeah. This guy looks really cool. And, yeah. So, let's get into number 6. Number 6, I have a really cool figure that I really like. He can go in pretty much any scene that I have. And this figure is a G.I. Joe Classified Series Shockwave. At the time I'm recording, I just posted a review up today, but he is a really good figure. He has really good articulation, really good accessories. He comes with a lot, as most G.I. Joe figures do. He comes with knife, 2 Uzis, another weird knife down here. It comes with a shield. The shield is really good. I think this shield is better than the Alley Viper shield. The Alley Viper shield isn't as big, and this one just looks better. But, yeah, and then he can be like a pilot. He almost looks like a pilot. He could go, like, in the snow. He looks like he can go in the snow. And then he could go, like, probably not in the summer because he's wearing pretty hot clothes, or he'd probably be really hot in these clothes. But he looks really good. His hat does not fit, and that's why I have him at 6. And his legs aren't pinless. They're reused from Flint. So that's why I do not have him higher up. If the hat fit on and the legs were pinless, he would probably be a lot higher up. So, yeah. That is it for Shockwave. So now let's get into number 5. Number 5 is another Marvel Legends figure. And it's also an Iron Man. And this one is Extremis Iron Man. This figure gets really good articulation, has really good detail, pinless, just overall great figure. I used him a lot this year. I got him in May, I think, and he was really good. He looks like his suit's really fast. He's very dynamic. He can pose really well. You can put him in any scene, winter, summer, spring, fall. Great figure overall. Comes with, some blast effects for his feet, extra hands. You don't really need any other effects for any other accessories for an Iron Man. So that's why I have him at number 5. So yeah, let's get into our top 3. But let's get into number 4. Number 4 is kind of unfair, but it is a figure, so I'm mostly going to be talking about the figure. But this is Hawkeye and the Sky Cycle. The Sky Cycle was a great addition to Hawkeye. Hawkeye also looks very good. Hawkeye fits on the Sky Cycle pretty well, and it stands up pretty well in its stand. So, that's pretty much it for the Sky Cycle. But Hawkeye is very cool looking. He comes with lots of accessories like the bow. He comes with 2 extra fists, and he also comes with his arrow pack with all his arrows and Sky Cycle. So, and his bow and arrow looks really good too. This is the same bow and arrow as Yondu, but I think he looks really good. He's a great looking figure for your display. I like the colors on him, and he just looks really good overall. I think I'm going to have a great time using him, playing with him for 2024. So yeah, that is it for number 4. So let's get into number 3. Okay, for number 3, we're finally in the top 3 now. This is a figure that I got in early summer. He is an MCU figure, and he is a very good figure. And this figure is Adam Warlock from the Guardians of the Galaxy wave. This guy was really the only guy I wanted from Guardians of the Galaxy 3. He was a great addition to my collection. He has really good articulation. He's great for posing. He's great for doing pretty much anything. He can go well for winter, summer, spring, any season, basically. And he can do, like, anything. So, I played with him a lot and used him a lot in pictures and stuff. Brought him to, like, everywhere. I brought him to, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. I brought him to Disneyland in California. And, yeah, he's just a good figure to have in your collection. So, that's why I have him at number 3. So, let's get into number 2. 2 is a figure that I also got in early summer. He is also a great addition to your collection. This figure is Marvel Legends Corsair. Corsair really surprised me when I got him. He looked really cool because he had a pirate gun. He looked all piratey. He had a sword. So I wanted him. He looked really good once I finally got him out of the box. He looks great. Pinless joints. Great gun. Great sword. He comes also with some extra hands too, I think. And yeah, I used him a lot over the summer and in fall and now winter. So, this guy is great for your collection, great articulation, no hindrances at all, except maybe the sword and the thing, but you can take that out and you can have him do all kinds of poses and hold the sword. And yeah, he can also do any season 2. I know I keep rambling on about seasons, but I love to have like different figures for different seasons, like winter figures, like during Christmas time, Christmas like figures, and then like I don't know, like for like fall, I like to have like Halloween figures, and for winter, or like not Christmas, but like later on, I like to have like snowy figures so they can like snow job the snow viper, whatever it's called. Those guys are really cool, and I also want those guys. But this guy can go anywhere. I know he's mostly like for some people like a summer figure, because like the beach, he could be at like the beach, he could be a pirate. But yeah, he can basically be in any season for me. And I played with him a lot and used him a lot too. So that is why Corsair is at number 2. So let's get into number 1. Number 1 is a figure that I got in early spring. This guy was a very great guy to have throughout the whole year. I played with him and used him a lot. I brought him to pretty much everywhere I went. And yeah, he is a great addition to your collection. This one is Marvel Legends Baron Von Strucker. This guy is my main villain I have. He's always being played with and used a lot. He's great for your collection. He's all pinless joints, great detail, great head sculpt, great everything. The only problem I had with him, I didn't really have much problems. It was just this thing over his shoulder. It snapped off, but now it looks better with it under his shoulder. So that's my only thing, but it's not very big at all, but he's still number 1, even though he had that problem. But he is a very great figure to have. I played with him throughout every season. He's great for any season. He can do pretty much anything. You can make him like a coat too, because you can also take this off. So he, like, without this thing on, let me take off his head. Without this thing on, you can make him a coat. You can give him anything, like a because he has nothing to prevent you from doing that. So that is a great thing to have on this guy. He does look kind of weird without his thing, but he's just a great figure and overall, and a great figure to have for 2023. I used him a lot. His gauntlet is my favorite part about him. And yeah. So that is why he is at number 1. So, yeah, let's get to the end of the video. Okay, guys, so here is all of the figures I got in 2023. 2023 was one of my favorite years I've had so far in my life. It was a great year for action figures, and overall, just a great year and for everything. It was a great summer, great spring, great fall, great winter, great Christmas, great pretty much everything. It was a really good year for me. I got lots of cool stuff, and I hope it was a great year for you. And if you made it to this point of the video, thank you for watching. And if you're seeing this, please subscribe, because I'm very thankful for all your support. And I'm on my way to 100, or on the road to 100 subscribers. So please subscribe. And if you made it to this point of the video, thanks for watching. And bye, guys.